So Marco, I need you, if you're still on board with me here, to make sure that the artifacts are secure and they're not going to fall into the wrong hands.
So you're hiring me for yet another job?
Well, you do want... I'm not hiring you for another job. This is the same job, sir. But this will get you into court. This will get you... You can see whoever you need, whoever you want. I'll vouch for you.
Whoever I need?
Yeah. In fact...
Whoever I want.
In fact, if you do this for me, I can even let you into the Explorers Guild.
Hey, Marco.
Why would I wish to be in the Explorers Guild?
Because they're fine fellas. Hey, Marco.
Yes?
Here's the key to the hidden lock that I was given my brother's assistant that secures the entire place and keeps it hidden. Oh my God! You saved the artifacts. Take the key. Take the key. I know it seems too easy.
Well,
you
it
get
is
your
too
brain the hard
easy.
way, apparently. I can turn my... Wait. It's sticking halfway out of my back trouser pocket. I'm not noticing now.
So the deal is, anyone I wish to speak to,
Look,
I'll do it for that.
you want power, you want prestige. Who do you think is part of the Explorers Guild? They're nobles. They're people of adventure. They get lots of money. They take artifacts from place to place.
So take
They're
the
also
key
very
and give it to him.
dangerous to be one.
It is very dangerous to be... Anything that has power has danger to it. Are you not ready to join the gang,
it's
sir?
not
I thought
dangerous to
that's
be-
why you came out here.
I think that our friend the lawyer has lots of power, and I don't think he sees much danger, except for we're at the bottom of a cup.
Except for that his brother is in jail for murder.
That is danger to his brother, not him. However, I will take you up on your offer.
Now take the key and give it to him.
Why do we need the key?
Because that's the only way you're going to get into the hidden warehouse.
It's the key to the warehouse.
There, now you can give it to him, and he's sure that it's secured because I locked the door behind me. And we weren't followed. Hey, he's completed his job to you, sir. Now, if you
My
go to the
task
high
is complete. I am now a member of the Explorers Guild. That was really easy. Was it that easy for you?
Well, since he's promised that he's going to help me get my brother out of jail and keep Lady What's-Her-Face away from Till with Tag and then help us with Till with Tag, I have no problem whatsoever with him, who is the actual rightful owner of these vastly illegal things that my brother was dealing with. Of course, I will trust him to keep the secret, because I wouldn't want my family being shamed by being known that they had a smuggler.
If it ever
especially
comes
after
out.
the fellow was being accused of murder.
Mr. Lynch, if it ever comes out that there were harmful artifacts being peddled, you can always say that you turned them over to the Explorers Guild, who knows how to deal with those artifacts.
All right, except for these right here. I'm going to keep these.
So, is there anything else? Is there anything else I can do for you, gentlemen?
The Lady Lucy thing is really nice. The what was the other thing? The other thing? Oh, helping with Till Take. That's nice.
You wouldn't possibly have a keystone that could remove these boots from me? I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to put them on.
He
but
looks down.
Now they won't.
This is why
I've never noticed that before. You have some silent boots on. Where did you find those? Oh wait, you didn't take it out of the smuggling bin, did you? Ah. Well, it looks like, yeah, you're right. They need a keystone to be taken off. He opens his pouch. He pulls one out. Here you are, lass.
Thank you, Guildmaster.
Oh, you're
And
very
this was
welcome.
the story within a story. How she got her groove back.
Look, if you ever need those keystones, if you
I'm
ever
just wondering, Lord
need those,
McBride, if you have any
Oh.
proof that his brother didn't do it, because you seem to have a lot of things in that pouch of yours. I was making a joke. All right. do this.
Miss Watson, if you ever need those keystones recharged, if you come down to the guild hall behind this hotel here, we have a machine that will charge them right back up for you.
Oh,
Well,
and if
that's
somebody
pretty-
else happened to have a keystone, would they possibly be able to get that recharged there too?
Excuse me, what? What is it?
And if somebody else happened to have a keystone, would they be able to get that recharged there too?
Of course, these keystones, they work on many different artifacts. Not all of the artifacts, but a good deal of these artifacts that especially need to be locked. Usually use a keystone.
So, do explorer people get like a badge or anything?
I nudged Luke.
I want a badge.
Okay.
I'll get it later.
I, Marco, we do get a badge, but you'll have to come to the official initiation. Miss Watson here will vouch
I
for
don't
you in
like
the meantime.
spankings or goats.
If you're with
Okay.
Miss Watson, she can vouch for you in the meantime.
Is that what the Explorers Guild do? Those is the goats and the spanking?
Sounds like fun.
Hey, it's nowhere near as bad as what the Corsairs make you go
So-
through.
The only thing we have left to do is clear the name of an innocent man and stop some really, really bad people from using some very, very bad magic items from doing something we don't know that they're trying to do. Right?
And of course we know where they're trying to do it. They just don't want us to know that they're trying to do it.
But we don't know their actual plan of what they're trying to do with the artifacts, right?
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what they're trying to do with the artifacts.
What?
With those artifacts, they can get the Queen Maeve on their side, and then Malcolm Tillich has an ally in Queen Maeve. So he's going to be able to pull Lady
Got it.
Lissy out of the situation so that Queen Maeve doesn't get her hands on these things. That's going to peel away the power from Malcolm Tillich. Meanwhile, now that I know that Ryan was smart, which is like the first time in all my life I had evidence of that, except for the one time he beat me up when I was a kid because I
You
deserved
should
it.
probably write it down in your journal for later. So you can read it later.
Yes. Like I say, you did one thing right, sir. You joined the Explorers Guild. You should have joined with the Corsairs and all that, but whatever.
Okay, so
It's the Brotherhood, sir. You're it's not the Corsairs. They're a bit different. You're the
Oh, okay,
Brotherhood of
right.
the Coast.
The Brotherhood. Yeah, so the Brotherhood. So here we have a good group of secret societies getting together, watching out for each other. It's wonderful. By the way, if you ever need any sort of safe harbor, yeah, you see how Blythe is? You need some sort of safe harbor for any of these things before. My brother, Ryan, was availed of my expertise and helping get these things in, though I didn't realize that was what he was doing.
So then, should we not go grab all of that crap in the warehouse then? Now?
I don't know. Should we go grab it now? We weren't followed before, unless somebody put a Porte magic thing on somebody else's thing. And this is like the second time he stopped somebody. Next thing I know, he's
Yes.
like,
Freaking blood on everyone.
screaming. Yeah. But I think the trumpets thing. I think you have something there, Luke. I know.
By the
Old
time we
great
get back
leader of the Explorers Guild, would you happen to have a wagon that we could cart this stuff over here to you with, even though you have the key to the place?
Go check the Explorers Guild. It's right out back.
Wait.
Miss
You
Watson
don't
knows
come
the
with
way.
us, seeing as you have the key. Yes.
Or
Oh,
you
then
could
you could
just
inventory
go
the
over
whole
to
Here's the key.
Guild and make them do it.
Yes, of course. Here's the key. Go take these things to the Explorers Guild. There's stuff in the guild that can help you on your way.
All right.
Then what happens if we're followed now by Michael Tillich and have to get into a fight?
Then you'll have
We're
to
gonna-
fight him.
We're gonna get back there, and it's gonna be all loaded up in a bad guy's carriage. But it'll be loaded, so that's
But we
good.
weren't followed before.
We weren't followed before.
now. We weren't followed before. Thank
Can
you,
I-
sir,
can I
for
ask
putting it
can
in
I-
some sort of reference that I would understand other than
Can I ask
Scotch.
a question? Why don't we just break him out?
Well, if we broke him out, then he would be a criminal under the law. And he would be arrestable anywhere where an Avalon authority is.
But not if we kidnapped him.
Okay, so then he would be useless to the Explorers Guild here in Avalon. Now, what? Besides the fact the guy's innocent, besides the fact Malum Tig or whatever his name was,
He's not.
killed him and managed to disappear away. I think Luke knows possibly how that might work. I suspect.
Well, we could probably make that part actually happen. Well, yeah, actually, that would be really easy. But
I'd sort of like to clear his name, insofar as I would like him to be able to return to whatever life he had with the Explorers Guild, even if he was using me behind my back to get some sort of artifacts in and out of this fucking place. Apparently, it was for a good purpose.
but we have time to do all this before he's hung, right?
I don't know.
Because if we don't, we should totally have that guy over there go visit him and maybe, put a thing and then just get him the hell out.
I like that idea.
Because I mean, like,
Sir, could you
that
do
would be
that
like-
until we can... Because I have no idea when he's going to be hung or beheaded or whatever they plan on doing to him. If he is a member of the Explorers Guild, it would behoove you, I would think, to keep him out of harm's way.
We don't know when he's going to be hung or whatever. Okay.
Then I'm looking at the fellow who bought us all the scotch because I can't remember his damn name.
What are you asking, Mr. McBride?
If my brother was a member of the guild, and since I have, or at least had dealings with the guild, and in the line of duty to the guild, was then framed by Malcolm Till with Teg,
Here's
would
the
it be in your
problem.
best interest to get him out of the cell right now before he was hanged for this offense?
Here's the
beheaded.
problem. Here's the
that could
problem.
happen tomorrow if they felt like it.
Your brother wasn't officially a member of the guild because he
Oh, here we go
was.
officially.
He does have markers and signets of the guild, but he can't be officially recognized as the guild because he is smuggling these artifacts from different places. Some places where these artifacts shouldn't be taken from because the laws there say that they can't be taken from there, even though they were in the hands of some pretty bad people that were there. So,
That
All
was
right,
good that you brought
let
it
me
up.
suggest something to you, Mr. McBride.
We can't
You're
be held
talking a
responsible.
technicality to a lawyer. Do you
gonna
really
go
want
with
this to loose on you?
we really can't be held responsible for your brother's actions because the guild is more important than your brother. I'm sorry about that.
See, you just gave him the job. You can't be held responsible.
Your brother knew what he was doing. He knew the job and knew the risks.
Why, until there was a guy that wandered in with Fey magic and teleportation and all this other stuff trying to weasel in on your deal. Who tipped that guy up? How did he find out that the shit was there in the first place, sir?
I'm not sure about that. Like I said, I deal with your brother as he brings the things in and we make those deals at the time.
But he can't be recognized as a member of the guild because he does this service for you.
But he does the service for us, yes. And I'm sure he does service for lots of other people as well.
I don't know. You have a catalog there of everything that's there. Is that all for you, or was something there for someone else, sir?
He'll take a look at the list. Yeah, these things were supposed to be for us, but these other things, I don't know where they're going or where they came from.
Oh, Lord. And now the blood pit thickens even more. So, will you give us any help whatsoever?
Well, I can go tell the court about this Lady Lethe. Definitely.
All right. We should keep in touch. If you're going to be doing smuggling, you should be talking to the people I'm connected to, rather than. Do you understand what I'm saying? The Brotherhood of the Sail. We
Yes,
do this
the
sort
Brotherhood
of
of the Coast. I
thing.
know.
And usually it's much more above the board. I don't know why my brother didn't come to me with this, except for the fact maybe he was trying to impress me or something.
Or maybe he was told not to by a secret society.
Yeah, it's true too.
Look,
Did you tell him, sir, not to tell me about this?
look, Mr.
I'm sorry
Lynch,
for antagonizing your guildmaster, Mrs.
Mr. Lynch, I'm trying to make sure that things work smoothly here after this entire debacle. Marco here, I'm hoping to set up with a line of distribution from here in Avalon to Vodachi, hoping to make
That's
him
good.
wildly
However-
rich.
I would like to point out one thing. It is not worth a man's life. So if it comes down to it, I'm more than willing to help you get your brother out.
Thank you.
As for Mr. Tilwith Teg, he not only framed your brother for murder, but killed Miss Watson's family here. So I will testify on your behalf to free your brother and be a character witness, especially since I'm a friend of the Watson family, and the McBrides and the Watsons have been very close for generations ever since our clan joined the Explorers Guild. Right, so what's next on the agenda?
There is one teensy thing I'd like to know about, though. If it wasn't actually Tilwith Teg that killed her family, but perhaps some of his little Bravo boys, I would wonder if they might be appropriated at some point in time and had the dog set on them or something.
What's Bravo boy?
They've got, like, I don't know, he hires these Bravos that are obviously
Yeah.
from other forts
Yeah,
and
thugs.
dresses them up in finery. If they were the ones responsible for killing her family, which they likely were.
He has some thugs. Yeah. What do you need about what do you want to do about these thugs? Many people
Well-
have hired men around here.
From what Miss Watson said, her family was, my pardon, Miss Watson, were they not brutally murdered?
It was quite gruesome.
Yeah, but they were killed by the little Feymen.
Do we know this?
Yes, you were the one who did the investigation on it, and that's what you concluded.
Oh! Then he goes, "Ring! Oh my lord, it was Lady Lethe who who conjured the Red Caps to kill your family.
It could have been.
Lady Lethe is the only one who has any sort of connection to any of the Fae, and the Red Caps are unseelie. Tilwith
Let's
Teg
put her
doesn't
on
have
the
that skill
list.
himself, so it was Lady Lethe who did it. On his behest, of course.
Of course.
If it was Lady Lethe, that could pose a problem. Because she is very connected and has quite a bit of... She has quite a bit of sorcery on her side. She is steeped in glamour. She probably doesn't even need the favor of Queen Maeve. She probably already has it. So any type of insurgence to Lady Lethe might be quite a problem. If her ties to Malcolm is probably so she can have more allies in the mortal realm.
Well, the thing that I'd be asking, it's not the right accent. The thing that I'd be asking is, how will you get satisfaction, Miss Watson? Is just
I
seeing
want
Till
to
with
see
Tay?
him dead or in prison, where he would probably be sentenced to death anyway.
Imprisoned. It is not our
It looks
place
like
to
we
give
might
his death.
do Teg and then go for Lethe, if he's her supporter.
Yeah, they're supporting each other.
Well, like I said,
Disconnecting them is probably the best idea, like they were saying. Disconnect them first and then go after both of them later.
I can pull her support publicly from Tilwith Teg. She won't be able to do anything with the man anymore once I've talked to the court and talked to my allies there.
I like the way Luke is thinking, though. First we take down Till with Teg, then we take down this Lady Lethe, who actually was the instrument of destroying her family.
Take down how?
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. The thing that upsets me is the fact that she was using the Fae against me, and I'm a bard.
Oh, you're a bard.
That's why I was able to talk to them.
The Lethe family, you'll have to... This is very important. The Lethe family owns the land that owns the sacred Lake of the Sword.
Wow.
That explains the hand and the sword.
So Lady Lethe is
Understand.
definitely, for
I'm
now,
willing
she's
to help.
off limits.
As well.
Don't
But
mess
I
with this
will
woman.
not help you kill them.
All right, first till with Teg, and then we'll set our sights on Lethe, because she seems to be the one that's actually manipulating Teg, even though Teg's a bastard. But that would have to be up to you entirely. That might be my own private crusade after this. I think right now we're united in our cause to take down Till with Teg. Pardon, look, I didn't hear you.
It doesn't have to be your private cause unless that is your wish.
I really don't want it to be my private cause, but it would have to be your wishes too to go after this girl after Till with Teg.
Yar, me pirate cause. Sorry.
Pirate cause!
All right. So let's do the first thing first. Let's get this stuff over to him so that he can protect it. Then after that, we know that neither of them has the support of these artifacts or whatever's in there they're looking for.
Well, I have my work to do. You have your work to do. I wish you all the luck. And if you need a place to run the ground, you can come right back here.
If you want to see me avenge my family's death, like and subscribe.
Huzzah!